welcome to another new video. I hope you enjoy it and don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
Number 9. Final approach. Ever since their parents died a few years ago, Ryo and his sister Akane have been living alone together. Despite their difficult situation, they are still living reasonably happy and normal lives. However, everything is about to be flipped upside down due to a secret government project. Due to increasingly low birth rates in Japan, the Japanese government is testing a program in which two young people are forced to marry. Ryo wants no part of it, but he is given little choice in the matter. His new fiancée Shizuka comes to his home late one night with several dozen government-issued bodyguards, who are there to ensure the success of the new couple. Unlike Ryo, Shizuka couldn't be more willing to go along with this new program and eagerly goes about her wifely duties despite his objections. With meddling friends, pushy bodyguards, and an over-enthusiastic new fiancé, Ryo's life has taken a turn in a direction the young man certainly didn't expect. Number 8. Kimiki's Pure Rogue. Koichi Sanada and Kazuki Aihara's childhood friend Mao Mizusawa has returned after living in France for a couple of years. Koichi is surprised to learn that since her parents are remaining overseas for the time being, his mother has agreed to let Mao stay with him. The three friends help each other deal with the ups and downs of high school romance. Number 7. Seto no Hanayome. During its summer vacation, middle school student Nagasumi Michishio travels to the Seto Inland Sea. One day while swimming at Miyosan Beach, his leg suddenly cramps. No one is close enough to notice his desperate screams for help, and so he sinks into the ocean where he is left down to drown alone just as he loses consciousness. However, a mermaid appears and saves his life. That night, Nagasumi is visited by his savior, a girl who introduces herself as Son Seto, a mermaid from a Yakuza family. As it turns out, under mermaid law, a mermaid whose identity is revealed to a human must be punished by execution. To avoid this harrowing outcome, the Seto family proposes a solution. Nagasumi must marry Son or die at the hands of Gojaburo, Son's father and boss of the Seto clan. Faced with no other option, Nagasumi takes her hand in marriage. Now the newlyweds face the difficult task of keeping their relationship secret between Gojaburo's unending attempts on Nagasumi's life and the eccentric antics of a slew of antagonists. A genuine and innocent love blossoms between the pair as they adapt to their new life. Number 6. Monster Musume no Iro Nichizo. With his parents abroad, Kimihito Kurusu lived a quite unremarkable life alone until monster girls came crowding in. This alternate reality presents cutting-edge Japan, the first country to promote the integration of non-human species into society. After the incompetence of interspecies exchange coordinator Agent Smith leaves Kimihito as the homestay caretaker of a lamia named Mia, the newly minted darling quickly attracts girls of various breeds, resulting in an ever-growing harem flush with eroticism and attraction. Unfortunately for him and the ladies, sexual interaction between species is forbidden by the Interspecies Exchange Act. The only loophole is through an experimental marriage provision. Kimihito's life becomes fraught with an abundance of creature-specific caveats and sensitive interspecies law as the passionate, affectionate, and lusty woman hound his every move, seeking his romantic and sexual affection with new species often appearing and events materializing out of thin air. Where Kimihito and his harem go is anyone's guess. Number 5. Inu X Boku SS. Ririchio Shirakin is the sheltered daughter of a renowned family. With her petite build and wealthy status, Ririchio has been a protected and dependent girl her entire life. But now she has decided to change all that. However, there is just one problem. The young girl has a sharp tongue she can't control and terrible communication skills. With some help from a childhood friend, Ririchio takes up residence in Mansion-di-Ayakashi, a secluded high-security apartment complex that, as the unsociable 15-year-old soon discovers, is home to a host of bizarre individuals. Furthermore, their quirky personalities are not the strangest things about them. Each inhabitant of the mansion de Ayakashi, including Ririchio, is actually half human, half yokai. But Ririchio's trouble have only just begun. As a requirement of staying in her new home, she must be accompanied by a secret service agent. Ririchio's new partner, Soshi Mikesukami, is handsome, quiet, but ridiculously clingy and creepily submissive. With Soshi, her new supernatural neighbors, and the beginning of high school, Ririchio definitely seems to have a difficult path ahead of her. Number 4. Okusama ga Seto Kaicho. Hayato Izumi is intelligent, serious and responsible, the perfect candidate to become student council president. But when the beautiful and busty Ui Wakana wins the crowd during her election speech by showering them with condoms and promising exciting reforms, Hayato drowns in defeat and reluctantly agrees to become her vice president. But just when he thought that the situation couldn't get any worse, President Ui suddenly barges into his home and announces their marriage. As it turns out, their parents had made a drunken promise decades ago that their children would one day become husband and wife. Naturally, Hayato is against this, but Ui has the complete opposite reaction and even wants to live with him. Will the upset Hayato and the over-enthusiastic Ui be able to manage their school and marital life while keeping it a secret from the other students, or will the two never come to understand each other's feelings? Number 3. Mikaku Ninde Shinkoke. Just an ordinary teenager, Kobeni Yonomori receives quite the surprise on her 16th birthday. A fiance and a sister-in-law she never even knew she had, as a result of an arrangement that her late grandfather made. Hakuya Mitsumine and his younger sister Masiro have moved from their countryside home to the Yonomori household in order to deepen their relationship with their new family members. Number 3. Eromanga Sensei. 1 year ago, Sagiri Izumi became step-siblings with Masamune Izumi, but the sudden death of their parents tears their new family apart, resulting in Sagiri becoming a shut-in which cut her off from her brother and society. While caring for what's left of his family, Masamune also living as a published light novel author with one small problem. He has never actually met his acclaimed illustrator Eromanga Sensei, infamous for drawing the most lewd erotica. Through an embarrassing chain of events, he learns that his very own little sister was his partner the whole time. As new characters and challenges appear, Masamune and Sagiri must now face the light novel industry together. Number 1. Sakura So no Pet na Kanojo. When abandoned kittens and his good conscience forced second-year Sorata Kanda to move into Suime High School's infamous Sakura Hall, the satellite drum and its eccentric misfit residents turn his life upside down. The decidedly average Sorata finds it difficult to fit in with the bizarre collection of drum residents like Misaki, an energetic animator, Jin, a playwright, playboy, Ryunosuke, a reclusive programmer, and Chihiro, the drum manager, art teacher, and party girl. Sorata's friend Nanami, a second-year student and aspiring voice actress, pushes pushes him to find new owners for the many cats so that he can quickly move back into the regular dorms. However, his desire to escape Sakura Hall wavers when the pet-like and infantile second-year Masahiro Shina, a world-class artistic savant looking to become a mangaka, transfers in during the spring trimester and quickly latches onto him. Supported by each other, Cox, Sorata and Masahiro come out of their shells and trigger change in the lives of those around them.